Disney. It was like literally one of the most amazing things I've done at Disney ever. All right, so I just got back from a private like adventure boot camp on Disney California. All right, it was just absolutely amazing. It's a private like jog, run, fitness training on the campus of the full Disney California. And the dope part about it is that it's just you, right? It's you and whatever people signed up for the class and the training. And you're in the park just jogging and working out and high intensity interval training like on the campus of Disney. It was like literally one of the most amazing things I've done at Disney ever. I come here more times than I need to, and it is just like that one just blew me away. Like being backstage and behind the scenes before the park even opens, before anybody's on campus, and like truly appreciating, right? This is cheesy, appreciating the magic of Disney. Because like everything is just so intentional with detail, and it's hard to embrace everything when there's so many people around, right? Because you have to pay attention, you got to find where you're going, there's other distractions and everything. But when you're behind the stage and this like adventure boot camp that is done at the like Grand Californian Hotel, right? It was just literally amazing. I think they have another one going on while I'm here. So I'm actually going to do it again because it was that good. And I was going to work out anyway, but this one just like took everything out of the park, and it was just absolutely extraordinary. If you get a chance to do it, it's well more than worth it. Anyway, I'm about to go work out now and lift a little bit, make sure that I stay on top. But we'll see you soon. Peace. All right, long story short, how I got here. Prior to the morning starting, it was still dark. I was just chilling solo by the pool, meditation, prayer, just prepping up for my day. And Snow, like this fitness trainer, she said, "Are you here for the training?" I was like, "What training?" And she told me about it. I actually went upstairs to put my gym clothes on to actually work out her. She's really fit. So I clearly was like, okay, I would work out her. She's clearly fit and works out. Fun fact, these people next to me to the left, they actually ran a couple marathons, so I felt good that I wasn't in like just a chump type of workout, but it was a legit workout, and I knew I was in the right place. Heads up, this was actually an intermediate class. There is a beginner class where it's a little bit more chill. This one was definitely much more intense than I anticipated. I thought I was just going to jog or walk behind the scenes of Disney Grand California, and I was like, okay, that would be cool, but it was way better and much more intense than I anticipated. So as we actually went through the gates, it's so cool. Like there's only cast members that are working there at this present time. We started out with a stretch, and Shinobu, she had a really cool name, by the way, from Japan, and she told us how to exercise, what to do so we can get stressed out as we prepped up for this day. She did warn us that it would be much more of an intermediate class, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But as we started to jog and as we started to run behind the scenes of the Disney California, I was like, wow, wow, wow. Many of you know I do a lot of Disney reviews, and I'm actually not a huge Disney park fan. However, this experience changed the entire game for me. Like being behind the scenes when no one's there. As you see, there's no crowd. A lot of the rides are turned off. Many of you might notice that this was like the water like boat ride in Grand California, and the water is off. It was so cool to see. Now, one thing that you should notice here is that I had the privilege of actually doing this jog and this fitness training with my Ray-Ban Stories, so I didn't have to compromise or try to like carry a phone around. So I'm wearing my Ray-Ban Stories this whole time, and you now get to actually like see and picture the beauty of the park in its entirety, like just in the morning. As you can see, like you'll get some other photos later or videos later, but you can see the sunrise from Disney Park. How amazing is that? Like how beautiful it is to see the sunrise from the inside of Disney Park. It was so amazing. So as we continued here, it was just really cool to take in the beauty, and as I said before, the magic of Disney. Everything is just so intentional, and you get to appreciate like the design, the layout, like how the rides are not operating and running. You get to appreciate like the parts of the park that you can't see when there's so many kids and children and music and everything going around. Also, as we come to the end of this, one thing that you should know is that my glasses actually died while I was there, so I won't get to show you everything. But at the same time, I think that's good because I encourage you to actually try this experience out if you can. Heads up, it is only available if you are staying at the Disney Grand Californian Hotel, and it's only available to guests because you actually have to register to attend it and you have to register to go to this. It's actually, there is a fee to attend it. I think the fee may be like $40, but that $40 is absolutely worth it to like be behind the scenes with only cast members in the morning before the park even opens, and you actually enjoy the beauty of this wonderful place. Again, the sunrise from the inside of Disney parks was one of my favorite experiences that I've ever had at Disney, and I've done some many experiences at Disney, but this by far was the best. You just get to appreciate so much about Disney beyond that you would even think about. Now, when we got to this section here, we stopped and we stretched again, and we started to do some full interval training like squats. By the time I ended this workout, I was in a full sweat. Shinobu was literally a legit trainer. As you see, she's clearly fit, and it was such a joy to work out with her, especially with her positivity and her energy. Now, when we came here, I had the privilege, you'll see in a moment, where I actually took my Ray-Ban stories off and I put them on the bench so you actually could see some of the workout. And we were doing like high steps and high jumps, squats, step ups, and then running up in these things and trying to hit timelines and deadlines so that we're efficient and appropriate for the timeline that we needed to leave the park before it opened. Now, as we leave this run, I'll leave my glasses up so you can take in the beauty of this actual space when you see the Ferris wheel and everything else that is off.
Yes. 7 was too easy. Let's go. 8. Push through. Let's go. There you go.
Wow. So cool and so beautiful actually to take in the park when it's not moving, the ride is not going, the Ferris wheel is not turning, the lights are not on, and there's nobody there obstructing your vision. It was just such an amazing experience. Now, lastly, as we close this thing out, I'll show you a little bit more of the workout. But the Adventures Park that we went through, we did some squats and some push-ups and some intense stuff over there. Simultaneously, we walked through like the Spider-Man area, got a whole bunch of background stuff. By the time we ended this thing, we were cheering each other on like friends and colleagues because it was such an amazing experience at the time. Now, one thing that I didn't get to show you, when you actually leave this experience, you run by in a full sprint the front main gate of Disney California, and the people that are waiting in line to get in, they're looking at you like, how are they in the park and why are they running? It's the coolest and most exciting experience that you could ever do. So if you get an opportunity to do this and you're staying at the Grand Californian, I highly encourage this experience. They do have a beginner version where you can walk, but the high intensity one is so amazing. Thank you so much, Shinobu, for making this an amazing and the best experience for me. I highly encourage you all to try this out if you can. But again, remember, enjoy Disney, style your life, and believe big in everything you do. Peace. If you like this video, please comment below, subscribe, and like. And also, if you've done this, please let me know. Please comment, please share your thoughts. And if you're thinking about doing this experience, please share that as well. Hope this was helpful to you, and I hope you get to enjoy this just as much as I did. We'll see you soon on the next one.